Welcome. Well, well, that's that, huh? So we're gonna have this balance here on top of my GoPro, and hopefully, it's able to stay stable, and we're able to make this video work, because this is basically me doing an awareness documentation, broad daylight, feeling the air, feeling the wind, and really being able to come more in alignment with myself. So if you don't know what an awareness documentation is, basically it's me touching up on my story, saying some of my goals, how I'm challenged by that, and how that ties into the development of my self-awareness and the connection with the awareness of the rest of the world. So what I want to be able to speak about today is really having more love for the process, right? So this is so important because I feel like a lot of people miss this huge opportunity to be able to create the satisfaction and the fulfillment from achieving their goals and what they want to be able to create, because they are so focused on the end destination, the obtainment of the result, that they forget why it's aligned with the result that they want to obtain. And they lose sight of just the daily acts of life and being able to help serve in that process themselves and that of others. So it's so important to love the process and what you're doing, because you want to have a long-term vision and just go by the day, by the moment, and obtain that success through what you create, not through what you wish will come in and you want to create. So today, I really opened up my day in being able to visualize what that goal looks like and what I'm going to be able to obtain. And while that's important, you know, simply focusing on the long-term ambition and only focusing on the goals and how you're going to be able to take those steps to get there, you know, that's great. But living in the moment is going to really do you a lot of righteousness in that reality. And I think if you're always focused on getting the results, if you're always focused on getting the riches, if you're always focused on having this thing that you obtain, just like you were focused on, hey, this person has this, that person has this, you know, you're comparing where you are now to what you don't have. And I think that, you know, that's a pretty big mistake if you start looking at things like, why haven't I obtained this yet? My life, I've been trying to manage it and doing all these different things to make this come into alignment with what I'm visualizing, but I haven't gotten it yet. Well, I think, you know, a lot of it comes down to patience. I mean, even Gary Vaynerchuk will say this, patience, man, patience in executing. And people are always trying to compare and contrast what other people have when they lose sight of what they actually do have, and they stop being grateful, they start worrying, and they go out of concern, which is selfless, and they start becoming selfish in their ambitions, in their goals. Now they have to be able to achieve it, and because they didn't, their ego inflates, and they have to propel themselves into a place where other people see them fit, when realistically speaking, other people, their point of view, it doesn't matter. Just the results you create, the health you obtain in your own success. Success isn't measured by the monetary value that you get, that you gather. It's measured by what you feel success is to you, how you get that fulfillment, what you see as true. So the moment you start changing the way you think and perceive and stop comparing and feel into yourself for what you are delivering, then you're gonna have a lot more gratitude, a lot less worry, and a lot more freedom in how you stay true and pursue. If you were to be in a position where you see yourself going after this vision, and you want to be able to obtain health through that, you're struggling, you know, your health hasn't been quite too great, and you want to be able to create the investment of putting your money or your time and effort into this thing, and you're going to get the money back in more larger quantities so that you can be able to generate that health for your life so you can have that sustained wealth, then that's a pretty big vision. That's a pretty big purpose, you know, and it's more tied into something that is going to give you fulfillment. Now, through each and every return on this investment that you make, say you're closing deals, you're making sales, you get a little bit closer to being able to pay the bills and get that much healthier so that you can start living the lifestyle that you want to be able to achieve. And throughout all of that, each person that you touch base with, you appreciate that nature, you serve, and you get fulfillment from being able to share your worth in what you do. So I think if you want to be able to get to that point, then you gotta love the process. If you excommunicate that and you get rid of it from your ambitions, then what kind of health and justice is that doing to you? It's making you unhealthy. It's degrading you. It's helping you decline in your unnatural state, and you want to move forward in that natural state where you can be able to have that health in what you obtain. So why would you decline your health or your wealth or your prosperity by being so concerned about the end goal and closing yourself off from the vision, from what you perceive actually gives you fulfillment, you know? So the reason why I'm laying this down is because, I'm trying to help improve my health. I'm trying to invest myself into being able to obtain that through all of the resources and different things that I'm doing. I'm closing deals by sales on the phone, and for each and every person that I get to help, it gets me that much closer to getting in the zone where I can be able to do parkour, where I can be able to have true freedom through movement and try martial arts. I get to do new things that I haven't done for years and years and years because I've been holding back from that fulfillment because there wasn't anything else that I knew better other than being unhealthy, other than being in a declined state, other than feeling like I couldn't do anything. So I excused myself from being able to obtain it and do myself justice and what I want to be able to arrange it so that I can have fun, enjoyment, and fulfillment. I would much rather justify myself in not being able to obtain that than go after and put in the work to be able to do it. And I think so many people are complaining. If you really want it for yourself, stop justifying your dreams and start executing upon them. That's the pain. That's what you should be feeling because it's so true and real. So many people are going to take the easy way out instead of taking the long-term ambition that they're going to get to clarify for themselves with a new route. If you really want to be able to do things that are going to get you prosperously healthy, then you've got to love the process, each and every step. Now, I don't like video editing. I absolutely hate it. I don't want to do it. I want nothing to do with it, including messaging people. That burns my eyes. It consumes my health. These eyes, I only have two, okay? One of them's tweaking, okay? I can't stay on the computer and message people all day. So I gotta come out and do something like this, an awareness documentation, to give myself a break. Now, if you wanna have more fulfillment in what you do and just focus on the things you love, then you gotta be willing to put in the work and start eating the dirt. And doing the things you don't wanna do while retaining your health so that you can be able to obtain that wealth to reinvest back into yourself, your business, so that you can start investing in more scalability. Once you develop that skill, then it's a matter of deploying that skill in a more efficient manner so you can be able to scale upon that wealth. So you have other people doing this stuff for you. You make it much more ease of access. Maybe you have systems in place on automation. And then you start investing in other parts of the business where you don't have to put in any legwork. Maybe it's not the business. Maybe it's stocks or some other foreign exchange. There's a lot of different options there. So if you really want to focus on your health and your prosperity, then you got to start by first taking a step, not marching in place, and then start walking and walking and walking and loving the process. Then other people are going to wonder, what's this guy doing? You see this guy? Look, he's walking. He's full of confidence, right? And when you do that, then other people are going to start to walk alongside you. And they're going to start being fulfilled by being around you in your circle. And then good things are really going to start happening because then you're going to have a team of people who support your vision, who want to be able to back that, come walk with you and help you deliver the message that you set out to achieve. So it all starts with first having the goals the belief in that desire and actually creating a definite process to doing it. But when you do that, you have to love the process. If you miss that point, then you're going to be miserable and you're going to make it too much for yourself and you're going to end up burning out. So if you want to take your business to the next level, without a doubt, too many people devote way too much into their business life and they forget about their personal life, their personal fulfillment. You want that wellness that you wanted from creating your business in the first place, then you got to start investing in your personal health, your personal wealth, and that in turn will take your business to the next level. I've said it before, I'll say it again, that is so vital to what you want to be able to create. So don't miss that point. Stay healthy, stay balanced in how you execute, and if you want to take it to the next level in your business, remember what is in alignment with your personal self and that health first, okay? I hope you all are having a blessed day. This is for my awareness documentation, so if you hopped on my live, which I happen to do today, go ahead and connect with me on YouTube at Michael Earth Osada. Instagram, same thing, Michael Earth Osada. Facebook, LinkedIn. I don't know if you can find me on Shaper, that's a new one. But shape it up, get on to doing good stuff. I love you guys. Thanks for coming by. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.